Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Isaiah 48 verse 16. He came as a teacher. Answer. John chapter 3 verse 2. The same came to Jesus by night, and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from God, for no man can do these miracles that thou doest, except God be with him. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Isaiah 59 verse 16. Intercessor between man and God. Answer. Matthew chapter 10 verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Psalm 72 verse 16. The corn of wheat to fall into the ground. Answer. John chapter 12 verses 24 to 25. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone, but if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Psalms 18 verse 2. The horn of salvation. Answer. Luke chapter 1 verses 69 to 71. And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies, and from the hand of all that hate us. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Zechariah 12 verse 10. The Messiah's body would be pierced. Answer. John chapter 19 verses 34 to 37. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water. And he that saw it bare record, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. For these things were done, that the scripture should be fulfilled, a bone of him shall not be broken. And again another scripture saith, they shall look on him whom they pierced. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Isaiah 53 verse 3. Rejected. Answer. Matthew chapter 27 verses 21 to 23. The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Jesus which is called Christ? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor said, Why, what evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Proverbs 1 verse 23. He will send the Spirit of God. Answer. John chapter 16 verse 7. Nevertheless I tell you the truth, it is expedient for you that I go away, for if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you, but if I depart, I will send him unto you. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Leviticus 23 verse 36. The drink offering, if any man thirst. Answer. John chapter 7 verse 37. In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me, and drink. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Psalms 88 verse 8. They stood afar off and watched. Answer. Luke chapter 23 verse 49. And all his acquaintance, and the women that followed him from Galilee, stood afar off, beholding these things. Find the New Testament fulfillment in Jesus for this Old Testament prophecy, Isaiah 52 verse 15. Nation startled by message of the servant. Answer. Matthew chapter 26 verses 67 to 68. Then did they spit in his face, and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palms of their hands, saying, Prophesy unto us, thou Christ, who is he that smote thee?